This is part 3 of my Pinterest inspired knit crochet top tutorial. In part 1, we started the body and the flower collar, and in part 2, we joined the two pieces together. Here is where to find those videos. At this point, you should have a large rectangle and are ready to make the butterfly shape holes. First, count the number of stitches. You should have an odd number of stitches. If you have an even amount of stitches, do one more row and add an increase to the very center of the rectangle. From butterfly to butterfly, there's a multiple of 10 plus 5 stitches. You will also need buffer stitches on either side. For the rest of this video, I will refer to this number as B. For me, B was equal to 3, but depending on the amount of stitches you have, this may vary. However, I would not recommend having any less than 2 stitches. Okay, so as I mentioned in part 1, this was my first time knitting and I don't feel confident teaching anyone how to knit at this point. So for the knitted portions of the tutorial, I will be using a knitting chart and still images so you can get the tutorial without picking up any of my beginner habits. For row 1, knit B stitches, then yarn over your working needle and knit 3 stitches together. Place that stitch back onto your non-working needle, then loop 2 stitches over like you're binding off. Yarn over your working needle, then knit 5. Repeat this until the end of the row. Then do 1 row of purl into every stitch. For row 3, knit into B number of stitches, yarn over your working needle, knit 1, yarn over your working needle, knit 7. Repeat this until the end of the row. To end, I did 4 more rows of stockinette stitch. However, if you wanted to make it more similar to the Pinterest pic, do 2 more rows before casting off.